DJIMikeFitness.com. This basically is my third video on the DJI Phantom 4. Phantom 4. The first video, I basically did an unboxing. The second video, I just shared some of my experience with this particular device or drone or what have you. Got a lot of negative feedback surrounding my video, and I just wanted to address a couple of those things really quick. First off, let me give you guys the reason why I purchased this thing. First and foremost, DJI did a lot of marketing, and a lot of the marketing that I watched, and I watched every video that was put out on YouTube before and up to now that surrounds this particular drone. But the biggest feature that caught my eye was the fact that I could fly it indoors to capture some of the footage or some of the things that I wanted to capture, some of the angles that I wanted to capture. And that was a big selling point for me, probably the biggest selling point. And second was obstacle avoidance, due to the fact that I've had other little drones and I was having problems flying them, and I was crashing and running into things of that nature. So I thought this would be something that would be very beneficial for a new person getting into the drone deal. Okay. I never once blamed anyone for any of the mishaps that occurred while flying my drone. So a lot of the comments were like, read the manual, these newbies. At some point in time, you were a newbie as well when you first started flying these drones or whatnot. There are going to be mistakes made. So a lot of times, you might panic, and that will cause a crash, or you might not put a propeller on correctly, or there are a bunch of things that can happen that can cause something bad to happen. With that being said, a lot of the comments are just a bunch of bandwagon people just jumping on, piling on, or beating a dead horse to try to say this is why they're messing up the industry for the rest of us, and the rest of us is who? They've brought in technology into the marketplace for more people to be involved with it. I'm someone who's normally on the end of when everything comes out. I'm typically already on it. This is one that I passed on originally because I didn't have an interest in it. For some of the footage that I will be doing, I will be flying indoors. So yes, I will continue to fly indoors. And if you have a problem with it, just don't watch the videos. The videos of me dunking with the aerial shots, it was someone said that you can use a GoPro for that, or you can do this or you can do that. What you don't understand, and what you may not understand, is that will make that video a very still video. It'll look like it's hanging from somewhere, versus that little bit of movement or the little shift that you might get with the drone gives it a different feel. So with that being the case, I am paying for that extra feel, and there's no one else in the gym but me. So if they're selling or marketing or targeting or showing this device being flown indoors, why would anyone get upset when I fly it indoors or expect to fly it indoors? For the people who are aficionados of this industry, or they're so great at flying these drones and they're appalled, or they feel that I'm a cancer for any person who's already in this, kill yourself. Yes, I said kill yourself. It's not that serious. I also shot a video with me lifting weights and someone saying he's lifting weights while flying the drone. Listen, man, I took a shot. It's a shot. And sometimes when you take a shot, or you're looking for a certain kind of shot, there are certain risks involved. But there was someone else there who could have handled the drone if something would have went wrong. You didn't see that person. So the situation was completely controlled. I think that the attitude and the arrogance of some of the people who who are doing this, they make it to where other people wouldn't want to share their experiences because you guys are so critical. But I know for one that if any of you guys see me on the street, you would cross the street, you wouldn't say a word to me. So some of the little threats or some of the inboxes that I've received are just rather ridiculous, knowing that, you know, you guys wouldn't do anything if you saw me in person, but yet you're a tough guy on the internet. So I will say this to say this. I will continue to make my videos. I may or may not make any more mistakes, but if I do, it was made with my $1,515, and I'm more than sure that everything I do in life, I do very well. So at some point, I will become a better pilot, and I will make less mistakes to report on. But as of now, that I just shared my experience with people who had wanted input on this particular device. So if you guys want to see more of what I do, just check my page out, J Mike Fitness.